Do you make the top 5 mistakes all other external recruiters make? Check out this video right now and find out. Hey, welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter. If you have not seen this channel before, it's all about upping your game in the recruiting industry. So let's get to it. Well, there are tons of mistakes, unfortunately, recruiters make in this industry. Again, there's no training, so lots of people don't even know that they're mistakes, but there's lots. But I just narrowed down my top 5. And in my opinion, this is externals make. This is not internal recruiters. That's a whole other video and a whole other can of worms because they're different mistakes. So number 1 is using only a job description to close a role and find candidates. Oh, ouch. So you can't just go based off of a job description. A job description is either a wish list, or it's just not thorough enough, or what's really fun is it's not actually that company's job description. Yes, I have had clients that steal other companies' job descriptions. I even had one client forget to take out the company's name they stole it from. Yes, that's real. So do not just use a job description. You need to talk to the hiring manager. You need to see examples of other candidates. You need to do your sourcing map. So there you go through, and look at their team. If you don't know how to do a sourcing map, definitely check out the videos. I've done one before, walk you through how to do it. It's actually very cool and it's going to change your sourcing life. The number 2 mistake that external recruiters make is avoiding the phone and only using email. Yes, email and LinkedIn is easy peasy. You can do it on your phone for that matter. No one wants to talk to you. You don't want to talk to anybody at all. So you get used to it. And it's like the path of least resistance, right? But there comes a time where guess what? Yes, you can build a relationship, online, but don't you want to just pick up the phone and have a real relationship? Those relationships last a lot longer than any kind of email relationships. And then those are the ones that will get the referrals. Those are the ones where the candidate's like, oh, Brianna's calling. Yeah, I'll pick up the phone, So like, hey, real quick. Or hey, there's even text. Because once you bring it to phone, then that opens up that you can text. And that's super powerful too. But don't get stuck in that. And the number 3 top 5 mistakes external recruiters make is having a take relationship. What the heck is that? Okay, so what we want to do is we want to give some, we take some. We give some, we take some. And what that means is you want to give your candidates information if you expect them to give you any information. You want to share a little bit about your life in order to build a relationship, then they can share there. So you always have to be the one to take that first step, take that first outreach, take that first connection. So important. So if you are constantly asking them questions, demanding their resume, demanding answers, you're the one that's, scheduling things and you're not asking if that's okay. There's just, don't get me started. Come on. Have a normal relationship. Don't treat them as just anyone. This is a candidate that's making lifetime decisions. Treat it with care, please. Okay. The number 4 top mistake that external recruiters make is not doing your homework. Okay, this is happens all the time, like really all the time. Is 1, you don't know enough about the client that you're pitching. 2, you don't know enough about the candidate you're now pitching to the client. Or even worse, you're giving false information. This happens so much, it hurts my heart. Ooh, I'm heart. Hurts my heart. Yeah, no, it really does. Just if you don't know the answer to something and you're on the phone, for example, just say, you know what? I don't know that. Let me go get that for you. I've even been so frazzled one time during a call and I had all the information up and for some reason they hit me with something. It was like an equity question and I just didn't have it. And I am like trying to ferociously type and find it because I knew I had that answer somewhere. And then like the internet went down or something paused. It was like that circle of death. And all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? Gotta love-hate technology, right? My internet just went down. I actually don't know that off the top of my head. And I was so frazzled that I actually told the truth. Wow, the truth set me free. The guy just started laughing and he was like, yeah, I know. As a software engineer, I hate technology too. And it was one of those moments where like I got to chill. I'm talking to another human being, the person related to me, kind of calms me down, got my nerves off, and it was just great. And so yeah, just let them know you don't have that, but you can get that answer, you know. I say a lot in the videos, you fake it till you make it. There's just some things that you don't fake. So do your homework, know your candidates, know your clients, and know what you don't know, I guess. Does that make sense? And then number 5 of the top 5 mistakes external recruiters make is fat cat syndrome. It happens to everybody. It's happened to myself several times in my career. I hate it, I'll admit it. We all get it as external recruiters. So externals, you're on commissions, you're closing deals, you got a gong, I got a gong, you're going out to lunch, you're celebrating with cocktails. I mean, why would they have a bar in the office, right? So we're living that fast life, work hard, play hard. That was just such a thing. We had so many competitions. It was just really fun. And then all of a sudden you realized, wow, I'm not working as hard. I'm actually celebrating harder than I'm now working. Probably a problem. And unfortunately, it takes about 3 months for it to hit you like a ton of bricks. So that's why I officially had a syndrome for it. It's because you can do amazing work. Like let's just say, and that's what's cool about recruiting is it all snowballs. So you're killing it for like, you're on fire, you're on like this 3-month fire, nothing you're doing, everything you're doing is going right. You have this slew of like, you're building this top of funnel. They're all now going through to on-site stage, and now they're making it through offers. And so you have all these people, and they're kind of closing throughout. Guess what? That was your work from 3 months ago, now snowballing. So all of a sudden when all that excitement dies down, you realize you haven't been working as hard. You haven't been putting in those same numbers that you put in 3 months ago. So how can you possibly expect the same results? Fat cat syndrome. Don't do it. Now, I will tell you, everyone has to go through it because you have to know, you have to celebrate your highs in order to know your lows. So once you know your lows, you know when to catch yourself. And by the way, I'm not saying don't celebrate it. Celebrate up the wazoo because you worked really hard to get there. Just don't work even harder to get back there. That's what sucks and that's what happens. And sometimes once you lose your mojo, it's lost, you smell like a stinky cheese, no one wants to work with you. Yes, that's happened. I have a whole story about it. But all right, so let's try not to make these top 5 mistakes external recruiters make. Number 1, using only a job description to close a role. Number 2, avoiding the phone and only using email. Number 3, having a take relationship. Number 4, not doing your homework. And number 5, the fat cat syndrome. So don't do these. Be that great recruiter. Be the next millionaire recruiter, please. And you can be on your way to getting there by watching these videos, of course. I put all my love, sweat, and tears in these over the years for sure, but I also am doing the same with this course through Thriversity. It is replacing the Millionaire Recruiter course that I had before. It is also self-driven. This time though, you can get a recruiter certification, which is super awesome. And that is hopefully going to be out April 2nd. I know I said November, but now I said March. For sure. It's April 2nd. And then if you want to be in the know, it's exactly when it's out. We'll actually let people start purchasing about 2 weeks before. Just to make sure there's no bugs in the system because we are using Blackboard as our learning management system. But go ahead and click below right here and you can add onto our email list. You'll definitely be in the know. You'll know when new videos are coming out, when the new podcasts are coming out, all those fun things. So definitely do that. And thank you so much for all love, support, LinkedIn messages. I am getting to them, I swear. And thank you. And the comments too, it helps not just, me to get inspiration, but it helps the recruiting community in general. So keep doing it, keep commenting, keep asking questions, and let's just all talk about it as a recruiting community. It's really cool. So I will see you every Thursday at noon. And don't forget that money is just a vessel to do all the amazing things you want to go do in life. Go live it. See you next week.